Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Aiken, Minnesota. Welcome to my S.I.P card videos. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. I'll be posting monthly videos to showcase products from either the current annual catalog or the current mini catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Let me show you what we are working on today. Today I'll be using the Cheerful Daisy stamp set featuring the Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper and how to showcase the Designer Series paper on your cards. The Cheerful Daisy stamp set has 15 photopolymer stamps and where you can do some two-step stamping. You stamp the outline and then stamp the inside. Same with this one and that one. Today I'm only going to use the sentiments as it goes with the Designer Series paper. However, you can use any sentiments for this project. So the sentiments here are: you made my day, oops a daisy so sorry, wishing you the brightest birthdays, and your friendship means everything. This is located on page 111 in the 2023-2024 annual catalog. The colors in the Fresh as a Daisy Designer Series paper, we have some of them listed here, but there's a lot more than that, and they are Azure Afternoon, Boho Blue, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lemon Lolly, Moody Mauve, Petal Path, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. And let's take a closer look to each of these papers. These are 12 by 12 sheets. A couple of these I already used on other projects, but you get the idea. Has a Cajun Craze background with a daisy pattern. And then on the other side is just a painted brushed type design with two different colors, or the Pretty Peacock for sure on it. And then here's one with a mauve background with the bubble bath flowers and daisies. And this is the wild wheat brushed side. Here we have wild wheat with some of the greens. Probably crushed curry is in this color palette, and the garden green for the leaves. And then we have a petal path. Let's see, it's painted design. On this one, you got the boho blue paint strokes on behind these daisies. And this would be perfect for a scrapbook page. And on the other side is the Cajun Craze painted strokes. A lot of these are using the 2023-2025 in colors. And then here is another daisy pattern. And then we have some more boho blue painted stroke design. And then this one has a bunch of different pictures and things you can use to make cards, and this is what we're going to use to make our cards today. And then on the other side is the Moody Mauve painted stroke, so you could use this side also if you didn't like something, which is what we're going to do, because we're not going to use this yellow stripe, we're going to use this pink instead. So let's make our project. So first off, of what you want to do is just cut these apart with your paper trimmer. I would probably do this line and then cut this, and then just kind of cut where you can, where it's straight, and then cut these two, then cut this, and then down here, cut those apart and up there. So just look for ways to cut so that you can cut all the way across. Once you have them cut, you're going to then I use thick basic white paper for your card base. So you're just using your normal card base. And I already glued these onto the card base. So here we have that pattern, and then this pattern, and we have one like that one, and then we have this Pebble Path with the Moody Mauve background and designer series paper. I like this kind of a like scenery card. Then we have one like this. And we have the daisies, and then this other daisy card. And with this one, I already stamped the sentiment. On these others, I will show you what to do with the other sentiments. So 3 of these cards, these 3 cards, I used the 1 3/4 punch, and I used Your Friendship Means Everything and punched that out. I used Pretty Peacock for this card. I used Early Espresso on this card, and then Boho Blue for this card. On this one, I thought I would add this simple trim, which is you get both gold and silver, but to use the gold to kind of put it behind my sentiment. So I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to just take some tear and tape and put it behind my sentiment. Just like that. Press it down. Let's see, take the paper off. So it's really sticky. And let's see how, so I'm going to just maybe do a little bow. So you want like a tail there with your, with a loop up on top. And well, maybe I'll just kind of go like this, back and forth, just to make, and then make sure wherever you want it's not too loopy or too big of a loop. Okay, so you could even do several loops like that and go around. Another way is probably to do some loops around your fingers and then press them on. So I'm just going to do 2, and then I'll cut off the oops, I forgot to bring my scissors, so I'm just using one I have here. And just like so. And then you're going to put on dimensionals. It doesn't matter if it looks ugly on the back, because and I would put dimensionals so that it will kind of place them over the gold, so that you kind of, so that'll stay. Okay, and take off the papers. And then put it on your card. Just like so. Okay, and then this one, with these, I'm just going to put dimensionals on the back. So I just use 3 just to kind of balance it out. And this I used Early Espresso ink. I guess I said that already, but just a reminder. And this was boho, and you can, maybe do some ribbon or something with this one too. I didn't bring any with me, so I guess I won't be adding that. So these are just quick and easy cards to make, and you'll have, stuff, these are cards to keep on hand so that you have cards to mail when you need them. So those are the 3 with the circle punch. This one, I did the double oval punch and just did the scalloped because that's what fit with the Oops a Daisy So Sorry sentiment. And I stamped that with the Petal Path ink and put that on there. These I used the Pick a Banner punch and did the one that makes the indent of the banner instead of the arrow. And this is the other side of the designer series paper that I was talking about, the Moody Mauve, instead of using the yellow side. So I just did, just took a strip of, I think, a 1/2 inch paper and stamped on it. First I punched, then I stamped, and then take that punch piece that you used here and mark it over here. So lay it down, mark your piece, and then cut it off. And then you can punch it where you want it. So here's one of the cards. Let me bring that up a little bit. Okay, then here's another one where I took like 1 inch and stamped it and did the same thing with the banner punch. And then this one, so just let the designer series paper do the talking, and you don't need much on here. You can add some embellishments too. Here are some embellishments that I would use. Some birds or dragonfly. You could put a bird in the sky. These are really flat, so it's nice for mailing. Or you can use the brush brass butterflies, and you can do a little butterfly here in the flowers. So there's a bunch of ideas that you could do to enhance your cards. I thought I would demonstrate on what I was talking about with the banner punch. So what I'm going to do is use this side and punch out the end of your strip. You get a bunch of these strips, of course, when you're cutting 5 1/4 by 4 cards. So this is a great way to use up those scraps. So I just line it up and make sure it's centered. And then they bounce all over the place. So you want to keep the piece that was just punched out. So we're going to ink up our sentiment. And try, be as close to where you punched. And what's nice with photopolymer is that it's easy to see through. So, and then to make it straight. Okay, here we are. Okay, made my day. And then what we're going to do is take your piece that you've punched out and then put it where you want it punched, the other side being punched, like how far away. So when you get that, you're going to take a pencil and then just draw the line of the end of where it was punched. Take that off, and you're going to use a trimmer to cut it off. So that's nice and straight. Let's see, here we go. Get these scraps off my paper trimmer. All right. And then we're going to just put this line in the track, just like that. And then cut it off, okay? So then when you put it in, and I usually put it in so that the words are upside down, so that you can see if the words are showing or not, and then punch out, and it should be good to go where you want it, just like that. You will find the measurement and product list on my website, michellesstamping.com, and click on S.I.P cards. And in the drop down, click on 2024 S.I.P cards. If you enjoyed this project, give me a thumbs up and add a comment underneath. I would love to hear from you. If you make a card, please feel free to add it to the comment underneath this video. I would love to see your cards and what stamp set and paper you used. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you would like the new January to April mini catalog or the 2023-24 annual catalog and or to receive my newsletter, please email me at michellesstamping@gmail.com. All these links are below under the video for your convenience. Please click on the subscribe button, it's free, to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching and happy stamping!